Hello, amores! Tudo bem com vocês? Gente, o vídeo de hoje vai ser em inglês, tá? Porque eu vou ensinar a Nick a se maquiar. Porque quem não me acompanha lá nos stories sabe que a gente foi fazer umas compras juntos na Sephora, no shopping. Porque ela vai ter um casamento em breve, ela não sabia se maquiar, não tinha produto nenhum. Então a gente já foi às compras, agora eu vou ensinar ela a usar tudo. Right?
Alright.
Gonna learn everything?
Everything.
The only problem is that we went shopping for foundation, but we went to the beach like a bunch of times and we are way tan now. So maybe the foundation will be a bit lighter. We're gonna try to fix with the bronzer, but we're gonna make it work.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, so mostly we start with primer, but since you were like buying just the main products, we're gonna start with foundation.
Perfect.
Is your face clean?
My face is clean. Yeah.
Moisturized?
I had this after sun. My face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then usually would be like a primer, but like I told you, you're
Yeah.
starting from the beginning. If you
Yeah,
would buy
from the
every product, you want to try it?
Yeah, of course.
It's really good. Like maybe in the near future, you like it so much that you want to buy it. Because I'm a bad influence like that.
Okay. And how should I use? The
Yeah, you
primer?
just put it a bit on your
Mhm.
finger, just a little bit like this. And then you put on like in the main areas of your face where the pores are larger, you know, like down here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't have a mirror, by the way. She has like the mirror from the palette she bought. And look at my mirror. That's the mirror I have to film this tutorial. So guys, I hope it's good. Okay, so we're keeping it simple. After primer, then we use foundation. I recommended her to buy, this is the new version of the Naked Skin foundation, which I love it very much. I mention it in my foundation videos. I'll link down below if you guys haven't seen it before. And it's supposed to be better. And we matched her color, but it might be lighter because, like I said, we went to the beach a bunch of times and we're way tanner. Also, I bought this one from L'Oreal, which I'm gonna try with you for the first time. But I'm thinking on doing a full review on it. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. So to apply foundation, like I told you, I like the brush or the sponge that you bought. So she bought a Real Technique sponge. It's already wetted, but apparently this one is different from the orange one and it doesn't get bigger, but it's still a bit soft, you know, so it's gonna work. I'm using mine from Mariana Saad, da Oceane. And what I usually do is, okay, I put like maybe 2 to 3 pumps on the back of my hand. Just put it more up so people can see it. And then I like to use this side of the sponge, dab it on a bit of product. And then you will always dab. You're never gonna like swipe.
Okay.
You just will dab it on.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be afraid like to put too much product on because the sponge will take the excess off. So it's not gonna be too heavy. Because like when you apply with the sponge, I think that you have like the most beautiful and natural finish on your skin. Look how pretty it is. It's not that bad, actually, the color. Yours is a little bit lighter,
Yeah.
but it's not. We're gonna make it work. And then what's very important is for you to bring the foundation down your neck to blend it all in. Because otherwise you're just gonna be like here,
Yeah.
foundation, here you don't have any, so it's weird. And you also have to blend it towards your ears and your forehead, a bit in this hairline. You think, is it too hard to blend? You get used to blending. It's just because in the beginning you're gonna be like, I'm never gonna do this because it's gonna take so long.
It's my first time.
Yeah, but you get used to. And then the more you do it, the easier it comes. And then you can, look, I already blended mine.
Yeah.
It's perfect. No, but it's because I've done this before, you know.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to. I mean, you can use it on your lid, on your eyelid, but you don't have to. I rather put concealer over there.
Okay.
Nice. Just blend a little bit more around the nose.
Where does mosquito came from? My nose closed.
Good job. Now we go to concealer. We bought this concealer, which she told us is very good concealer from Charlotte Tilbury, and we tested on the store and it looked pretty good, so we bought it, and we're gonna use it like now for real. You're gonna give us your first impression. It's like this one that has a sponge, and then you just, since yours is new, you're gonna have to swipe a lot, so you can see the concealer getting out of it.
200 years later.
Oh, it's coming, yeah. And then what you will do with your concealer is you're gonna do like a triangle. You're gonna come from this area down, and then this area all around your eye, and then you're gonna connect them. Yeah. Okay, let's do one side first so you can see the difference, and then we're gonna blend with the same beauty sponge.
With the same side?
No, the opposite side. This
side?
one, yeah.
This side.
Always dabbing. Let me see. Yeah, I would put a bit more of concealer. And then with the excess of the sponge, I put it on my lid, all of it, to use like kind of a primer for eyeshadow. I want to see if you learned.
Maybe. So.
Just
Down the way.
yeah,
And then around.
yeah,
And
then yes. Nice, yeah, looks pretty. And then also with the concealer, we're gonna do this to like, it's like highlighting your face, which is gonna help with the contour and shadowing it. We're not gonna do contour, only bronzing, but it's gonna help anyways. So we're gonna do like right in the middle of your forehead, close to the brows, eyebrows.
like that.
Yep. And then you come it in your nose. It has to be like very, very careful to be like very thin line.
Okay.
Yep. And then a bit over here on your lips and on your chin. And then we're also gonna blend it all with this same sponge. But the wedding is in November?
In October.
October?
Yeah.
But you still have a month, right?
Yeah, of course. And
Yeah,
I
so
will lose the color very
you
fast.
faint out a little bit.
Because in Switzerland the weather isn't that good.
Just blend a little bit more over here. No, like right here. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
Pas de problème.
Pas de problème.
Now we're gonna set with our powder. We bought the same powder from Laura Mercier, and I'm gonna teach you a technique called baking. You know, like you bake a cake.
Yeah.
We're gonna bake our face. So what we're gonna do is with the same sponge, but using the other side. Yeah, we're gonna take like a huge amount of powder.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put under our eye area, like this.
Okay.
And you're gonna leave all the excess over there. Just leave it. So this is good for like setting your under eye and the concealer not moving around, and also to protect the skin from any fallout from the eyeshadow. I think you can put a little bit more. Shy. Just put a lot of powder. You didn't buy anything for eyebrows, right?
No.
Do you usually wear something on your eyebrow?
Sometimes. Just a little bit color.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What I have here are Brow Stylish frame and set. Everybody who follows me, that's it, because I always use this product. And we're doing all this nice makeup to go out partying, but no. Where are we going?
To the cinema!
We're gonna watch French movie because we are speaking way too much English and we need to prove our French. And also, she's leaving tomorrow. She's leaving me already.
True.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
So it already comes like with this brush. You just use it like to kind of brush through your eyebrow.
Thank you.
Try to always go, no, not like this, like upwards, like this.
Ah.
Yeah.
And here also up.
Then with this side of the brush, we take a bit of product. I always like to start from the end to the beginning because this area here is the one that we want to look the more natural. So I have micro pigmentation.
Yeah.
You know, micro blending. Yeah, I forgot the name. And so I just do a little bit just to make kind of like re-put the shadow where the foundation could have erased a bit. So I like it more natural.
Yeah.
How do you like your brows?
Natural too, yeah.
You already have like the design of it. You would just like put more color into it.
Yeah.
Put a little bit more here in the end, like this. Or like this, what do you think?
That's good.
And it's still more natural.
Yeah.
Do it the other side.
And this side I did before.
Do it just a little bit.
More?
Can you see over there, like over here? I think it's missing.
Yeah.
A little bit more up. Yeah. Nice.
Better.
Yeah. And then what also we can buy, if you don't have it, they also have in Monoprix. And NYX is not that expensive, neither in here. It's less than 10 euros for sure.
Oh.
It's like a tinted brow gel. I really like it. So we just, okay, this, I need to look in the mirror because otherwise I'll just look like a clown. Well, I messed it up. So what I'm gonna do, while you're doing yours, I'll give you a tip. Top like I did, and it's like wet, you should just wait, dry it out, because otherwise you're just gonna go and make it worse because it's so wet. So you have to let it dry and then clean up.
Oh.
You can buy this color. It worked really good for
you.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Maybe you can send me a picture.
Yeah. And then look, now that like it's dried out.
Yeah.
Let's do eyeshadow, then we finish our face.
Okay, let's do it.
So show them what you bought from Sephora. They had this very nice kit over there for your eyes. And it comes with 4 brushes. A very nice medium blending brush, a smaller blending brush. This one, which is great, it's kind of a pencil brush, which is really great to blend close to your lash line. Also, this one is good to put more precise and also blend over here, or you can also use to apply shimmery shadow on your lid. So we are gonna start with this brush. She bought this makeup palette here, eyeshadow palette, which is the Tartelette Toasted, because it's like more warm. She's wearing like a green dress for the wedding, right? And since she has like more yellow skin undertone, this kind of colors, like more warm colors, go better with warm tone skin, undertone skin. So we're gonna start with the lighter eyeshadow on our brow bone. Use the shimmery one, which is this one right next to it. You always maybe just tap off the excess, and we're gonna apply here like under our brow. You know, this will make like the brows more designed and more like defined and high up.
Like a secret.
We're gonna come with the blending brush, the biggest one. And we are going to start with this cashmere color over here, which is the lighter one, to just start smoking out your eyes. So we take the axis. Do you want to look in the camera? And I will show you. So down here, it is your crease, this area here. And you are gonna just like do like back and forth movements. And also it's nice for you to hold the brush more in the end.
Yeah.
Because like this, your hand is lighter.
Yeah.
When you're like this, it's more precise, and we want to blend, so you will hold more in the end of the brush. And then you always tap off the axis and you will build the smoky eye. If you just take too much product or already like start with a dark eyeshadow, it's gonna be way harder to blend. So we start with lighter shades and then build up to the darkest one. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to do it on the other eye.
Oh.
Are you sure you don't want to look in the mirror? Over there
Maybe
is
it's
fine.
better.
Yeah. Maybe a bit more higher up. Yeah. Just go like I told you, a bit more higher, like with the brush. You see, like this. Just try to hold the brush more. Yes, in the end. Because you see, we want this effect, like very blend out.
Yeah.
And then with the same brush, we're gonna darken this a little bit using this shade called Warmth. We're gonna do the same thing, but we are not gonna go as higher as we did go with the first eyeshadow. So it's like the same movement. Gonna grab like the end of the brush, and then I'm not gonna go too higher up. And then I'm gonna start like to blending on your outer corner of your eyes. So blend it. On the camera, you see, it's way more orange than it is in real life. I don't know why. You can go a bit more higher, because I don't know if you can see, it's going too much down on your eyelid instead of your crease. Yeah.
I think it's different.
It is too, yeah. So what we're gonna do is gonna tap the excess off, maybe just clean on your hand, like to take some product off a bit. And then with no product on, you will like smoke this out. You can do like a bit of circle motions like this, and then blend it all out, because yours is more concentrated than blended. That's why it's more strong and a bit more small, you know, it's not going that up. So don't take any more product. Yeah, always clean the excess. Go a bit more higher to like a bit of circle.
I think it's better. Not good, but better.
Yeah, just smoke a little bit more. So we're gonna take a bit smaller brush, and then we are gonna go with a bit darker, this color here called Cozy, and we are going to put on your outer corner and a bit up on your crease. Can you see? So we're gonna start like where we put the brush first is where we want more pigmentation, and then I'm gonna smoke it all around and a bit up to your crease. So we blend it outer corner, and then just with like the rest that's left on the brush, I'm gonna bring it to your crease to darken up a little bit. You're gonna be the prettiest girl on the cinema.
But it's dark at the cinema, so
yeah, nobody.
Maybe we have to go out again.
Yeah. We went out yesterday, and you should see this girl drinking. You took like 8 shots, 8 tequila shots.
Could be.
No joke. And I was like, shit.
Like that.
Yeah, and then what we're gonna do is come back with the same brush, the other one, the first one. Don't mess it. Don't touch it.
But there's some.
Yes. And then we're gonna come back just with what's left in the brush, and then we're gonna blend it out just to make sure it's nice and blended. If we go out today, and then you would just go straight to the airport.
That's, yeah. So I slept just maybe 3 or 4 hours last night. So
Which we can see the concealer is very good because
Yeah.
it covers it. We are gonna use the same brush, but we're gonna use it wet. So, on my last video where I'm gonna link down below where I showed you what we bought and the things we got for free in Sephora, we got like a setting spray, and then you can just use them. I think you didn't bring, right? So we're gonna just use this instead, and then you're gonna wetten your brush.
Yeah.
Like really wetten. See, like you will try it on your hand and see if it's really wet. And what shimmery shadow do you want to use? Like, I would use one of those two. It's very pretty. This one's pretty too, but this one's, I think it's gonna be nicer.
Yeah, I think the sunset.
Sunset. So we're gonna use this shimmery eyeshadow here, and then you're gonna take a lot of eyeshadow like this. You will not tap the excess, and then you are going to dab this on your eyelid all the way. And it's nice because this brush, you're gonna already start blending it out, you know? So everything that you want to blend out, you're gonna swipe, and then everything that you want to stand up the color like shimmery, you're gonna dab. So it will be, the color will be more concentrated. Do you want to leave it like this, or do you want to do like a more darken close to your lash
You can
line?
try it, yeah.
This eyeshadow here is shimmer, but it's fine. And then we're gonna take like with the end of the brush, type off the excess. We are going to, where is it? Do our lower lash line, which we're gonna use, start with this shade over here, which is called Warmth. With the pencil brush, just take the product, dab the excess off. Then we're gonna have to look up. I think it's best like when you're doing like your under eye area to put the mirror more up, so you will look up.
Yeah.
Try to like just do this way, so yeah, it will show up in the camera. No, just swipe like back and forth, yeah. Just shimmery shadows that you're gonna dab. The ones you want to blend, back and forth. Brush and the same eyeshadow from the upper lash line, we're gonna do it down here. This brush that's more precise, we're gonna do even closer to our lash line. Come back with the pencil brush, just with no product, and just to blend it out. Look up, and then we're gonna take off the excess powder that we put it in.
Wow.
See why it's important to do baking?
Yeah.
Because otherwise all this like eyeshadow would be like stuck in your face. Just really brush it out.
Very, very good.
Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna use the finger. I have to use this one. just wetten a little bit to pigment it. And then we're gonna use the same shadow we used to highlight the brow bone. I'm afraid because my nails are like huge. Hope I don't hurt you. Do you use eyelash curler? Ta-da!
No.
Have you ever used?
Yeah, once, but yeah.
You're afraid of it? Because most people are just like, "Oh."
No.
Yeah, it's
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Do you know how to use it? Do you want me to teach you?
I can try it, and you can,
Yeah.
or you can say how I have to do it. And
You have to put like very close to your lash
Yeah.
root. Oh, but press it. You barely even touch it. Press. Harder. Go for it. More. Yes, like this.
Don't be scared, it's not gonna cut your lash off. No, but you, what was that, 3 seconds? Let me show you.
Now that is the difference.
yeah, it is.
Then mascara. Look at mine. Look at the difference.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm gonna use my new Kiko Milano mascara. What I like to do is this. I put the mascara like up like this a lot, and then I brush it through it. Okay, let's finish our face and then we clean that up. So I have this bronzer, which clearly I need to buy another one. I love it. But I want to find like a good bronzer here. And, oh, this is the brand, Real Techniques.
Yeah.
I really like it. If one day you want to buy their brush, it's very good. And so, to apply bronzer is like we're bronzing up our skin.
Mm-hmm.
People get confused a lot with contour. I'm sure you heard of it.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
contour. But bronzing your skin will warm up your face.
Yeah.
It kind of brings dimension to like contour, but not as much because it's not a shadow. A shadow has to be matte
Mm-hmm.
and a bit more coldish tone, and this one is more warm and has like shine on it. So we gonna apply like from the ear towards our mouth,
Okay.
like this, and always like hold the brush more in the end to be like well nice and blended. I have a new one in Brazil, but I wanted to try a new one
Yeah.
because I can't help myself. And also I love bronzer. If I had to pick blush or bronzer, I would pick bronzer.
Okay.
Because I love like this beachy effect. And a bit on your jawline. Okay, and a bit here on the top of your nose to be like, oh, because we always like get sun here because it's right in front of it. Which bronzer do you have back home?
From Estee Lauder.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have a lot of
Estee Lauder.
Oh.
Rich.
No.
Ooh, fancy.
No. Because I like the brand.
Yeah, it's really good. Now we should clean your...
Yeah.
Do you know how to do it?
No.
Do you want-
Of course not. I need waterproof mascara because you don't know which film we want to
Yeah, watch.
watch, and then maybe I have to
I don't
try.
think mine is though. Touching with the sponge, just with the axis, you go like in the area. And then we go back with the brush. Like in this case, that was like where there was eyeshadow, and then just blend it out.
I really like the colors.
Oh, it looks really pretty. Let's do blush. So we bought for her like a blush brush. 04 from Sephora.
And everything's fine.
We are going to do like a fake smile. Like, bitch, please. And then from the apple of your cheek, you're gonna put it, the blush, and blend it towards your ear. You know, it's the opposite, like bronzer is from the ear to your mouth, and then the blush is from the cheek, way high up here. The more open the blush starts getting, like mine, the better, because it's like bigger and easier to blend. So highlighter we use on the up, like on the bones of our face, like here in the cheek, and then here in the up of our nose, here on the chin. It's where we want to bring light. So you can use it like dry like this and simple. And this is like, I think it gives like, you know, that rich face. Like, oh, what a glowy skin. You see? Or if you want more intense, you can always wet the brush just a little bit and do the same thing. Up here. See how a little bit goes more a long way, because it's more intense. You can use both, it depends on how much highlighter you like, but I'm warning you, once you start it, you can get over it, because you look so pretty and rich. Doesn't it look like?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Well, you can, but you don't have to, because we already put an eyeshadow over there, so. So, I want to see you put lipstick on, see if you're putting right.
I don't think, but
just put a little bit over the line like you did with your lips. Over here, I would do it up here. You see, to be like with more bigger. Because you see that you did that. You outline your lips a bit over here, but you didn't do it in your upper lip. Good job! Did you like the makeup?
Yeah,
yeah,
I really like it, yeah.
And then don't laugh, don't speak. Wait, dry it out, and then you're good to go, and your makeup is gonna stay on. So guys, let us know what you think about Nikki's makeup. Did she rock? She did, right? C'est tout?
C'est tout. Merci beaucoup.
Wanna say anything?
I'm done too. No, it's very good. Thank you for teaching me.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. Perfect.
I hope you guys liked this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Usually the videos are in Portuguese, but this is an exception. So we could talk, right? Because she doesn't speak Portuguese. What do you know?
True.
What do you know how to say in
Ei?
Portuguese? Ei. And your name?
No, I forgot.
You
that.
forgot?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
Anyways, hope you guys like it. See you in the next video. Bye.